Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Another two-time NCAA champion coach linked to Lakers as Dan Hurley rejects offer. As Dan Hurley turned down the Los Angeles Lakers offer, per ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, another two-time national champion coach could emerge as a stealth candidate. NBA insider Mark Stein reported on June 9, a day before Hurley's decision was announced, that former Villanova coach Jay Wright could become a potential candidate for the Lakers' job. I know that there is great interest in the backstory here. Whether Hurley indeed was the Lakers' dream target all along or if the Lakers increased the intensity of their Hurley courtship more recently because of 11th-hour doubts about Redick or anyone else in the process. I had been warned early on by one well-placed insider, for what it's worth, to stay ready in case former Villanova coach Jay Wright emerged as a stealth candidate. The good news on this front, if you're so inclined, that backstory is sure to surface sooner rather than later, presumably soon after the Lakers do or don't land Hurley, Stein wrote in his Substack newsletter on June 9. Hurley turned down the Lakers' six-year, $70 million offer that would have made him one of the NBA's six highest-paid coaches, according to Wojnarowski. Like Hurley, Wright has won two national championships, in 2016 and 2018, with the nucleus of those teams playing in New York, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo with the Knicks and Mikal Bridges with the Nets. With Hurley now out of the picture, previously reported candidates James Borrego and J.J. Redick remain in play as the next Lakers coach. After a dogged pursuit of Hurley over past weeks, Lakers will regroup and resume bringing in candidates for interviews with the hope of hiring a coach by draft, sources said. James Borrego is expected to remain part of the group and Lakers could do their first formal interview with J.J. Redick, Wojnarowski tweeted on X. Before the highly publicized Lakers' pursuit of Hurley, The Athletic reported that Redick, LeBron James' co-host in the Mind the Game podcast, was the frontrunner for the job. Former Lakers head coach Darvin Ham would return to the Milwaukee Bucks as Doc Rivers' top deputy, Wojnarowski reported before Hurley spurned the opportunity to replace him in Los Angeles. Ham previously served as an assistant coach with the Bucks for 4 seasons, including their 2021 championship run, under Mike Budenholzer before the Lakers hired him in 2022. But after 2 seasons, including a Western Conference Finals trip in his first year on the job, the Lakers fired him following their first-round exit. The Phoenix Suns, who named Budenholzer as their new head coach, previously sought Ham before the Bucks, according to Stein. League sources say Budenholzer made a run at trying to convince Darvin Ham to join his staff in Phoenix, but Ham, fired as Lakers coach on May 3, is said to have understandably passed after 2 exacting seasons in Lakerland. The Suns responded by asking David Fizdali, from Vogel's staff, to stay on as an assistant coach on Budenholzer's new staff after initially offering him a front office role, Stein wrote in his Substack newsletter on June 2. Russell Westbrook had telling reaction to Dan Hurley turning down Lakers' job. Russell Westbrook's NBA career has been something of a roller coaster for the past few years. Despite being a triple-double machine in the early seasons of his career, Westbrook's production has faded as of late. His statistical decline started in the 2022-2023 season when he was with the Los Angeles Lakers. Westbrook was traded to the Utah Jazz mid-season, but never suited up for them. The Jazz elected to allow him to leave for the Los Angeles Clippers a few weeks later, a decision that seems to have suited him much better, at least at a personal level. After being traded from the Lakers, many believed that Westbrook had some ill will towards the team. This was put on full display when Dan Hurley turned down the Lakers' job. As many fans pointed out on Twitter, including Lake Shoyo, Westbrook liked Adrian Wojnarowski's post, breaking the news of Hurley turning the Lakers down. While it can be easy to accidentally click the like button on a site like Instagram, this action is believed to be intentional. Westbrook might have known exactly what he was doing, and that this could cause a ripple effect across social media. Fans continue to talk about it, and this very photo is making its way across social media given Westbrook's status and former affiliation with the team. Westbrook might be frustrated with his former employer for the way things ended between them, and now, the Lakers are back to the drawing board, hoping to find a new coach suited to help them get back on track. Jimmy Butler shockingly teases potential Lakers move. The Los Angeles Lakers have always been a hot destination for superstars in the NBA. It is not uncommon for players to show their interest in playing for the purple and gold. Yet, it always comes as a surprise when someone says it publicly, especially if it is a player of Jimmy Butler's caliber. The Miami Heat superstar attended a Los Angeles Sparks game on Friday night wearing a Cameron Brink jersey. Brink had earlier said that Butler is one of her favorite players in the league. The two took a photo together before the game. What caught the attention of NBA fans more than that, however, was the interview Butler gave during the game. When answering Nikki K's questions, Butler said that 22 looks good in purple and gold. Butler and Brink both wear number 22 on their respective teams. So, this is smart on Butler's part to leave it vague whether he is referring to Brink or his own jersey. But, Butler knows exactly what he is doing with his. The 34-year-old star is entering the final season of his contract. The Miami Heat have been non-committal about extending his contract beyond the 2024-25 season. This means that if they are not willing to do so, Butler could be a trade candidate this offseason. No front office would want to take the risk of losing a player of Butler's caliber for nothing, even if your name is Pat Riley. Butler could easily force his way to the Lakers if he wanted to. There is enough precedence in the NBA of superstars dictating their destination. Butler has enough sway in the Miami Heat organization to ask to be traded to wherever he wants. The Lakers have 3 first-round picks and multiple mid-sized salaries that they can trade for Butler. As good of a player as Butler is, his fit next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis is rather questionable. The 6-time All-Star doesn't like to take too many threes and is at his best when he has the ball in his hands. This would make it a challenge on the offensive end for whoever the next Lakers head coach is. But if you are going to have the incredible trio of Butler, James, and Davis, that is a challenge anyone would be willing to take on. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jimmy Butler? Leave your opinion in the comments.